Welcome back, guys, to the Digimon Let's Play with Chaboy, Jackie McWolfenstein. We are here with Kyoko after all the shenanigans of yesterday's episode. Now, recently, she has been going down in the past few parts that we've been doing of this Let's Play. We have fought against a bunch of Royal Knights, we were tangoing with XVmon on a rooftop, and also we have Arata who's running about going all rogue on us. We're going to need to solve that at some point. Now, today we're heading down to Kowloon, that is our main objective, but before we do that, we're actually going to spend the first 10 minutes of the episode just skimming through some of these mini quests that have appeared on our board. Now, a lot of these aren't exciting, but down in the bottom, as you can see, we are picking up some decent rewards for doing some of these. So yeah, that's what we're getting up to today. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. Alright, here we go, guys. So we have, let's count here, 1, 2, 3, and I think 4 down here is our main quest, and then we have one other garbage one which is down here as well, but obviously we're not too fussed about that. Let's dive straight into this one. First of all, we're going to the candy store in Broadway level 3, and yeah, it looks like we're going to get a farm expansion plugin, so let's just kick this off. Go. Turned it in, get a farm expansion plugin and a power prime. Ever get hit with a sudden wave of nostalgia when you listen to a music box? Nope. Well, actually, yeah, we kind of do. What's next? We've got constant bragging, or we've got not enough food. Let's do not enough food because it's a 2-star quest, and it's here with Growlmon, and it's on level 3 as well. So let's just hit this bro up. And we're not going to be transported directly to Growlmon, so it looks like we're going to have to go up and find him, but that shouldn't be too difficult. He's up here on level 3 again. I wonder if he's actually going to be in the shopping centre. Oh no. There's actually a duct here, and I'm guessing this is where we need to go. Alright, that's good. We found it by accident, but faster than I expected. So, we've got one of these little areas, which is all fine and dandy. I think what we're going to do is, rather than explore it with you guys, because we've done this a million times, and honestly, we've probably been here before, we're just going to, oh, it's just a Growlmon, yeah. We're going to cut to Growlmon, we're going to hit him up, and when we get to that battle, I'll talk to you then. Alright, Growlmon, my boy, now would be a time for you to declare yourself friend or foe. Are we going to fight you, or are we going to fetch for you? It's going to be one of the two. The truth is, recently my master hasn't been feeling well. Her appetite is gone, and she hasn't been eating her meals. Dude, I can already tell this is going to be a fetch quest. So I need more bones to make the broth. I'd like you to get some from Ogremon. I'm pretty sure Ogremon is somewhere around here, so please go and find him. Alright, so does around here mean around here, or does it mean in somewhere that is difficult to reach? Let's check the case log first of all. We were actually using our high security player ability down in the bottom. Get Ogremon's bone. Oh my god. I don't know if Ogremon is actually inside this area or not, but let's find out. Alright, that was a lot easier than I was expecting, so thank goodness for that. Ogremon is just chilling here. Are we going to have to fight you to get the bone though? That's the question. What do you want from me? We would like you to give us a bone, you know, your big weapon. We want to put it in a stew, which I know sounds weird, but if you beat me, I'll lend you the bone. Dude, I don't know how lend comes into this. If we fight you and he puts that in his soup, you're not getting the bone back. You know how that works, right? Unless he's just using it to stir the stew. Is that what's going on? That would make a little bit more sense. Alright, Charlie. Show this guy what you're made of. Let's go. Ogremon, my boy, you are a lot stronger than I was expecting. Let's Venom Trap your ass and see if this works. Yep, excellent. Thought we might be able to get away with that. Alright. My Otismon, you're up next. So I think what we'll do is we can make this battle go a lot faster by bringing in Phil, who's going to be super strong against this guy and is also pretty fast. So I think we can get a couple of turns in with this guy ASAP too. So crit buff, takes 207 damage. That poison is going to gradually get stronger over time, and it's going to tick more and more. So when he gets double turns like this, yeah, he's going to pay the price. Let's use a Holy Light here and see how much DPS we can get off. 267, so you see just incredible how incredible the actual, how strong the poison ability is. We get ×2 damage with Phil. We could have used something bigger. Let's use Dimension Scissors. Is this going to actually kill him? Let's see. 700, so yeah, this guy's pretty strong indeed. We're just going to whittle him down slowly and eventually beat him. Although when he takes chunks of DPS like that, I don't think this fight's going to last much longer. Charlie misses. He's going to take another tick of poison here, and that is undone. So now I'm going to hit you guys back up with the bone at Growlmon, and we're going to finish this quest. How much are we going to get of this? Done. Growlmon's noodles. And obviously we're not done with the quest. We have to take this to her master, or his master, in Eden. In the entrance. Alright, that's nice and easy. Let's meet you guys there then. You look nice. Who are you? What do you want? I'm in a bad mood. Leave me alone. Well, it turns out we've got some delicious soup for you, so unless you want it slapped over your face, you better start being a bit more polite. Wait, how did you even get that? I'm on a diet right now. I'm not eating meals. Growlmon is worried about you and put everything he had into making this. Stop obsessing about your weight. Again, look, it's just, this is one continuous sentence, so it doesn't really matter. Growlmon, so then you're saying he made this? No, but I can't. I'm not allowed to eat ramen or cake or anything like that while I'm on my diet. You know what? You can stick it up your rear end, because I don't give a shit what you do with the ramen. I just want my quest credits. Yeah, that's what I thought. You get that down you. That'll make you feel a lot better. And here's Growlmon. Thank God we didn't have to go back to the dungeon for him. Now I've given her this delicious ramen, she will surely start eating again. Thanks so much. No problem, buddy. Glad we could help. Alright, back to the office. 2 quests down in 17 minutes, but I guess we'll cut some of that out for you guys, so it'll be a little bit shorter. Dunzo, alright, what's up next? We can do Mr. or Dr. Datamon develops medicine, or we can do constantly bragging. Now, the reward for this one is garbage. It is in Akibara, and it is fighting against, was that Bancholeomon, did that say? Please make Bancholeomon stop. Oh god. Alright, Betamon, Akibara, this might be a bit more troublesome. Let's find out. Okay, so here we are, guys, down inside Akibara. I haven't found a Betamon yet, but I did just see a spiraling circle on one of the arcade machines that we were in earlier on in the game, so I guess this is exactly where we're going. Let's just dive in and hope to find our little friend in here. So we've got another one of these zones to investigate. I think what we'll do is, if we get into a battle here, I'm going to probably activate our high security ability using our square button and use that, but for the time being, I'm not sure if it's still active. I don't know if we have to turn it off or not. The game's not very clear. Now, we could hop down and go into that area. Let's do this first of all. In fact, oh no, we're fine, we're fine. Yeah, no battles so far, so maybe this is actually, this is still working. Here's Bancholeomon over here. So it looks like we're dropping down into that area, but obviously, first of all, we want to make sure we're picking up all of... Alright, okay. That answers that question. So what have we got in this box? Death Restraint, Chip B. It's fine, I guess. Alright, looks like it's time to actually just straight up tangle with this guy. There was only one box in this area, so let's have a look and talk to him. Look, you see this? They should call me Badass Leomon for having such an amazing physique. If you say so. I guess we're just going to get directly into the fight. This is the first time Bancholeomon has grabbed me too, but by the looks of it, he's always like this. I hear he's he can go on bragging non-stop for 3 hours once he gets started. Okay, I'm really getting tired of this. Only 5 Digimon have ever earned the title of Bancho. I'm not really bothered about all of this. A lot of guys will actually know about this as well. Here we go. Time to fight. So we've got another Bancholeomon rematch. Is this guy going to be as strong as the last guy? That's what we want to know. Comet Hammer 3 looks like a regular ability, so that is pretty good. I'm glad that we're getting that off the bat. Now, could we play with some of our daters here? I think we maybe could give them a spin, right? McBug, let's bring out Puddles, and Phil, let's bring out Sakuyamon. Let's see how we get on with this. We'll keep Charlie around for his big heals, and in case shit hits the fan. Comet Hammer level 3. Sakuyamon has 900 HP, so that is something that we really need to think about when we're doing this fight, because she will go down pretty fast. So let's just use a final heal onto Sakuyamon and do this first of all. And then we will see how much DPS she can actually do, because we haven't actually took this bad boy for a run yet. Okay, Amethyst, Medalla. Let's do it. Not a lot of damage in comparison to other moves, but let's try it. 337 is okay. Maybe we should have made McBug poison this guy before he left the fight. I think that would have been clever. Now, Chuck's also got a poison as well, but I'm not up for swapping these guys back out. We have River of Power from Metal Siegemon, which seems really, really nice. We could also try and put him to sleep. Let's try and do this first. Doesn't affect him, probably because Puddles is low level, but honestly, we're not too upset about that. We're just going to punch through this fight, guys, slowly but surely. River of Power is going to happen again. We're just going to keep pushing. It's really nice to finally have a Data Digimon who is really good at striking and putting down actual DPS. I really like having Puddles in this form for that reason alone, almost. Again, Sakuyamon is very good, but she's almost like a support. She's very utility based in the fact that she doesn't do straight up damage. She removes like buffs from the enemy and things like that, and she doesn't have a lot of HP. So again, our data types have been probably not only up until this point really have they started bothering us, if that makes sense. So we were fine in the beginning, but now we're starting to struggle a bit with the data types. So it would be nice to get Puddles in a position where he can actually carry the team a little bit more. Now this guy is probably going to use Flashy Boss Punch unless Charlie can kill him here, which he is exactly going to do, so we don't have to worry about it. Nice. So Sakuyamon is still pretty weak. We get a Bancholeomon medal. We get a lot of money, which is great, but very, very little XP. Oh, on and off and on and off. There we go. Alright guys, what I'll do is I'll probably just meet you guys straight back at the board and get this quest finished. Alright, here we are back at the agency. That is another quest donezo. Oh, we get Veteran Investigator as our title, or our trophy. I guess that's for doing so many extra quests. That's pretty cool. Or maybe it's for leveling up to a certain level of Cyber Sleuth, I'm not sure. We only have one more quest to do, guys, so let's just dive straight into this. We get another farm expansion plugin if we complete it. Are we going to get work there? No, we're not. Okay, where are we actually going then? We need to find that out, unfortunately. We are going to the Central Hospital to talk to Datamon. So I'll meet you guys there. Alright guys, here we are. Back and donezo. Whew, thank goodness. So what we're going to be doing now is actually getting on with what we are really kind of hoping to do, which is our main story. Before we do that though, there's a couple of really kind of interesting things we can have a look at along here in the farm. So first and foremost, let's apply our 2 expansion plugins, because I think we have 2 at this point. Farm 3 is maxed, so let's add on a double expansion to farm 4. Now, we're not really fully utilising our farms in the most efficient way possible, so this doesn't really matter too much, but at the same time, it's kind of nice. I don't actually know what expanding the farm does other than... Yeah, well in fact, I just don't know what it does it? Other than the fact that we can add more items to it or whatever, but I'm not sure. Now, before we leave here, we need to go into farm 2, and we are going to go over here to Yang. Now, what we're going to do here is, what do we have? We've got exciting meat times 8. I'm going to use an oh, we have vigor mushrooms as well. HP up. Oh, we have a lot more and exciting things than I expected. That's kind of cool. All right, let's try it and hit Yang with an exciting meat. Obviously, she declines it. There we go. Now, what is this going to do? Put up her camaraderie plus 20. Now, with that being said, let's go back along to our other machine and have a look at Yang, because I am concerned, or I am pretty sure we can start looking at her Digivolution options. Now, down here, her camaraderie needs to be 100%, so it's not quite that much. Let's have a look and see what she's at. She's at 91, so we'll get her up another chunk of 10. And then also Yin as well needs to be 100, so she's at 69. So with that being said, we're going to throw a bit more of our amazing meat at these people. Let's go into our items and actually do this. Now, if I'd done this at the start, I would have saved myself a lot of trouble, but we do actually have a bunch of friendship stuff. Camaraderie plus 10 seems like a massive waste, but honestly, we're not too fussed. Yin, that is you. You're up to 100%. Do we have everything we need to make this work? So Yin, let's put you back across. I don't think you need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. And if I go into Yang now, we have a Digivolution option available. Alright, DNA Digivolution possible. Look at all the stuff we needed to do for this, guys. Let's do it. Consume Yin. So, first ever actual our chosen DNA Digivolution. I've never seen this before, so I'm extremely excited. Obviously, we know who's coming out at the end of it, but still. We now have Yang in her full form, which is really incredible. Neutral type, vaccine Digimon. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Now, I don't know what this guy is going to be capable of. I think we should change her name, actually. Oh, she actually just fused everything. Reduces HP of all foes by 25%. What on earth? Alright, with that in mind, let's see. Let's get rid of Saint Knuckle 1, because we're never going to use that under some of these other abilities. Oh, we've got a lot of skills to get rid of here. So let's think about this properly. Grand Rock 1. That's us. Alright, we got rid of all of our garbage ones. Let's actually... Well, Yang is currently in Yin and Yang form, so I don't know what we should call this. Let's just leave her as Yang right now, and we can maybe come up with something better on the fly, but... Yeah. We now have our very own one of these bad boys, which is really exciting. Obviously, you can tell that I've forgot their name, but Anyways, let's leave Yang on the farm for now, which is really, really nice. And let me think about what else I want to do. Alright, homies, we have moved around our party a little. We've been doing a bit of shuffling. Obviously, we'll do is we'll leave Yang on the farm just now to grind up a couple levels and also benefit from her new heightened amount of ABI from fighting on the farm and whatnot. Here we have Phil, Ravemon, and our other two weak data types. We want to try and grind these guys. The reason I've brought Ravemon along is because Ravemon is extremely close in being able to digivolve into what I believe will be like a burst mega. So we're going to take her along. She needs 2 levels to get up her SP, I believe. And we also need to raise her camaraderie as well, but honestly that's not an issue. Let's finally get into where we want to go, and that is at Kowloon. Now I think it's on Kowloon level 5. But when I spoke to Miri just now to find a heads up on where we're actually going, she mentioned that there's someone in Kowloon level 1. So we're going to wander in here first of all and see if we can find anyone to chat to. Now, if they were going to be in Kowloon, I was going to hope that they'd be here at Galacta Park, but they're not. Oh, that being said, we've just encountered something. Let's see. What are you doing, Wolfie, says Yuko. I waited for a while at the meeting place, but when you didn't show, I went to Kowloon level 5 by yourself. Please come and join me here as soon as you can. So Yuko's went on ahead. I don't know why she's went there without us, but maybe this is like the game's way of introducing her into an ambush or something like that. Is Yuko going to be in a bad spot and we need to help her out? I'm not entirely sure. What we'll do is we're going to escape from this area and we're going to just go straight up to Kowloon level 4. And this is going to be the fastest way to kind of enter the new spot because the elevator should be right here, I believe. Here we go. I'm really excited to get into this because we've had access to Kowloon level 4 for a long time, and I always saw this wall, but we've never been able to get past it until this moment. So I'm really excited to find out who we're gonna bump into up the stairs here. So let's find out. So we have what looks like a very small area just now and a big door. We've also got our work point and our access to the lab. Now, I haven't saved at all this episode, so if you'll permit me 2 seconds, I'm going to bash one of these out real quick. And do we want to reshuffle our party? I think Puddles has got enough HP to survive anything that he encounters. Let me just have a quick flick through our new guys and make sure that we have the right items equipped. Alright, folks. Let's talk to Yuko. Yuko is just pensively staring at this wall, which looks like it's going to be able to shift. The interchange should be beyond this area, but there's a wall preventing us from going any further. There's no way to go around it. If we don't do something we'll lose our quarry again. Alright. So if we can't go around it, I guess we're going through it. Yeah, Yuko. Chill out a little bit. Oh god. When you tell someone to chill out and then they answer back with "my father was murdered," you're kinda in a bit of a pickle. Of course I'm worked up. What's wrong with that? No, dude. You know what? Just go ham, Yuko. If you want to rage away. You're just worried about me. I didn't ask for your concern. Please don't be worried on my account. Alright, Yuko, that was a bit of a hard-ass reply. We're just being kind here. You really are a happy-go-lucky person, aren't you? Surrounded by friends and always smiling like a fool. I'm grateful of how you saved me before, but please don't put on this weird act to be pretending like they're... Dude, Yuko! I don't know what went on inside my heart, but as far as I know, you and I are not friends. Alright, Yuko, that's a bit much. Bit much, mate. Do you know what I would love to do right now? Just walk up to Yuko and just lick her face. Because she's obviously getting her knickers in a bit of a twist, and she needs to calm down a little bit. Here we go. Good friends. You're so... I'm at a loss for... We're a dick. That's what we are, Yuko. Here we go. Familiar voice. Well, if it isn't acting President Kamishiro, could this be... I wanted to say it was Sudo, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look. It is indeed. Homeless bro. I hope you are doing well, Mr. Sudo. Surely there's no need for such caution. We all know each other. Yeah, but then you warped Arata into some sort of weird freak mode, and now we're having to deal with him as a consequence, so forgive us if we were a bit pissed off when you turn up, mate. I merely offered Arata a tiny bit of assistance in helping his wishes to come true. Consequently, it also made my wishes come true. Dude, this is the Sasuke or Orochimaru dynamic here it's just palpable. Anyways, there's no answer. What the heck happened to him? Let's just say I assisted in his evolution. Anyways. He accepted my recommendation, assimilated with an eater, and obtained great abilities because of it. Yeah, and then he sucked up a royal knight. Yeah, I hope Galamon finds you later on because he's going to stick his spear right up your rectum. Yuko, the data from your assimilation with the ether was very helpful. Yeah, I forgot about that, obviously. So maybe this is why Yuko's a little bit more cross than she used to be. Obviously, she is now a bit more badass because she found out that her dad was murdered. Adjustments were made and conditions set to clearly prioritise Arata. What's this? Why are you so angry? And at what? Dude, I'm thinking that it's going to be a showdown soon with us in Sudo. I'm sensing it. It seems to be coming close. Were you aware that Miss Ree's true identity, and did you help her regardless? I noticed that her psyche was something other than human, but there was no way I had, of knowing that she was a Digimon known as Crusadermon. Okay, that's fine. So you knew she was kind of up to no good, but you helped her anyway. You didn't know she was a Digimon, but I don't think that excuses you for all the bullshit that you put us through. Our final goal may differ. At present, our objectives should be aligned. Would you therefore consider a partnership? No. You can take your partnership and you can stick it where the sun doesn't shine. However, I would be completely helpless should Crusadermon attack me. So until our objective is met, I'd like to hire you as my bodyguards. What do you say? Dude, I don't like the sounds of this. Can't we just get to where we need with Sudo and then we'll just make Phil eat him? Or Puddle sit on his head? Something like that. I wonder if Sudo has his own Digimon. Surely he does, right? Or is it just going to be a big army of eaters or some shit like that? Anyways, so for the time being, we are going to be assisting Sudo, even though it pains us. Wow, this area looks big. Holy moly. That's the interchange. Such an incredible density for digital wave behaviour to be visible at such a level. If we make it that far, can we stop the flow? Yes. We enter the shutout command directly. Doing that will block the digital wave flow and then should halt the Examon. There are traps set up throughout the area. An interference field is jamming communication with the outside too. How very thorough. So Sudo's kind of in awe of the defences laid. I do seem to be detecting a large data mass. I don't know if it's Crusadermon, but it's certainly one of the entities known as the Royal Knights. So we're going to have a Royal Knight boss battle in this area by the looks of things once we clamber our way through. So, here we are. Let's start investigating what we have here. Who are we going to have to fight against? Oh, one of these big bunny guys. You were in next order and you were part of the dojo, my friend. Let's see what we can do to you. What are you? Your data type. So McBug is going to be strongest here. Let's see if we can actually just do some damage. Antlamon is his name. Charlie is going to be the weakest of all our guys here. So let's just find out how we get on. Oh, we're going to cruise through this area. Not even a drop of sweat. Crescent Leaf 3 is 100% going to kill this guy. 448. Alright, not too bad. So that's the kind of Digimon that we will be tangoing with. I'm guessing there will be other fights in here that are multiple Digimon battles. I'm kind of hoping for that because we will need a place to be training up our guys here. So, what do we have? Let's do our code scan. Is it code scan? I think that's the one we do. I haven't used these since the last time we were infiltrating Kamishiro with all the hacker clans, I think. Alright, so what we got? Looks like the log of a hacker who passed through long ago left a message for hackers to come. Darkness lies ahead. Alright, so does that mean that we need... If you think you're a great hacker, then you know not to underestimate what looks like nothing at all. Eden is just a collection of data. It's easy to forget with the barrage of data sent to avatars, 5 senses, but this is not the real world, alright? A place you thought was a path can suddenly become something completely different, alright? So are we going to have some pitfalls ahead? Darkness. If you're... Alright, okay, yeah, we just read all that shit. Okay, cool. So, it looks like there's going to be some fake flooring or something like that. That is my immediate interpretation of what that means. And when he says darkness, I don't know if that means, 1, there's a dark Digimon, or 2, it means that once you fall through the hole in the floor, you're going to fall into a dark area. I'm not entirely sure. We've got an Informon here that we don't really want to fight against, so let's just escape this battle for now. And then I think what we might do is reduce the number of encounters in this area, just till we find out what's going on. Let's not completely block them out, but we will greatly reduce. So we'll pop that off and then figure out what we're going to do here. So is this literally a fork in which one way might have a hole in the floor? I guess we picked the wrong one. Alright, so where does this put us then? In this spot? Okay. Let's interact with this then. Is this just taking us back upwards? Okay, so it looks like the hole in the floor remains afterwards, which is quite good because it means we don't have to forget. Now, do we go right or left here? I'm guessing we go right, given that that one's there. Alright. Now, what else have we got? Yes, I'm certain that these wicked traps could only have been set by Crusadermon. Sure, probably in order to buy time. They're underhanded as well as malicious. Miss Ree's personality seems to be showing through. Cool. Let's get on with the show. Come on, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to kick a Digimon's butt. Okay, sure. Yuko, you are looking extremely pissy right now, and I don't know if I'm liking the attitude. Let's go. So, up ahead here, we have one way to go, I guess. But here, we have to choose. Do we go up or do we go down? Let's go down. Okay, it seems like if there's a hole right there, we picked the right way to go. Now, by process of elimination, surely we should be going up. Alright. And then I think we should go up again, but this could be a mistake. We bang into another Bancholeomon, but that's fine. We can skip this battle real quick. See, I think that normally once you make the first correct decision in the 50-50, it's easy to make the second one. But now that we're in the third one, we have to think, right, how does our mind game against the developers work? Would they double it up? Do we do exactly what we did in the last one? Because I doubt that it's going to interchange again. I'm going to go upwards, and this could be a mistake. Yeah, it was a mistake. Alright. So, it looks like it went up, down, and then down again. That's fine. When we land in this area, though, I'm kind of... Oh. Warumonzumon medal. Kind of rewarded? At least we don't have to do a battle when we land, right? That's what I would kind of expect from this area. Now, we just have to remember what I did last time. We went down, and then we went up, and then we're going to go down again. So, that's fine. I don't think we want to be landing in some of these pitfalls on purpose just in case we miss a medal or something like that. I'm not too fussed about missing medals, honestly. So we've got another Bancholeomon, which is fine. There's no new Digimon appearing here so far, so that makes me wonder. Oh, we couldn't escape again, really? Alright, looks like we're just going to one-shot this poor guy. Dimension Scissor. See you later, buddy. Taste McBug. He's not to be trifled with. Alright. Very, very little XP gains from these guys. Obviously, it is just one Digimon battle at a time. So, here we have a chest. Now, a chest you would associate with a pitfall. So, I'm just going to hit this sideways on. Memory up is nice. And we pass through. I don't know if there was a hole there or not. But, anyways, let's use our memory up before we forget. Boom. Party member is up to now 150, which is nice. Okay. Code scan. Do we have another hacker clue here? I wonder who is leaving us these. As an answer, because I don't think it would be the bad guys. Looks like the log of a hacker. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. If you think you're a great hacker, then you won't hesitate to go anywhere, even places you thought were dangerous. We're hackers, aren't we? The off-limits path or a secret door, those restrictions don't apply to us. No one can tell what a hacker could do. Alright, okay, so nothing ventured, nothing gained. Does that mean that there's going to be some traps that we should be walking over? Let's find out. We're going to move forward. I don't know if we're going to still encounter black holes, but it looks like we are, so that's fine. What have we got in this area? Any new medals? Any items? Nope. Alright. How far back is this going to put us? To here? Oh, that's fine. We're right back to where we were. So we're going to go this way again because we know there's nothing, no holes. Motherfucker. Cheeky little bastards. Alright, fine. Alright, I can respect that. Alright, you block off two ways. So that meant if we were going that way, we were going to get bumped regardless. So we're going to go around the outside. And yeah, pass on through. So nothing ventured, nothing gained. What does that kind of clue mean to me? Does it mean that we should be... Oh wait, we're actually in the center already and we have a Wi-Fi point. Let's save. And decide what we're going to do. 58 minutes this episode's been going on for, but we were doing a lot of cutting. I think we're just going to run ahead and see what we can encounter. So here we've got two Digimon this time around, and I'm glad that we kind of came into this battle, because that reminds me we need to be using some special items on McBug to make sure that his SP is healthy, because if we're going to bang into a boss fight in a second, we want to make sure that he's good to go. Now, Crescent Leaf 3, is this enough to one-shot you, my friend? Yes, certainly is. Oh, wow, and we have... I forgot about this. So obviously we have Yuko's Digimon with us as well, which is kind of nice. We get a bit of an assistance. River of Power. It's going to do a decent amount of damage as well. And we get a nice animation for Metal Seedramon as well, which is kind of nice because I don't think we've seen that yet. Phil's going to gain a level, as is Sakuyamon, but no levels for Puddles. So, before we walk up here, I'm just going to quickly do this and make sure that we have enough SP for our homies here. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about any more than that, honestly. Let's just go. So what we got here? Are we going to get a boss fight? That's what I want to know. We finally made it, says Sudo. That's the interchange. I've been waiting, human child, says a similar voice. This sounds like a royal knight. Who are we getting? This big guy. Digimon with Huge Spear is his current name, but I'm pretty sure we're going to find out in just a second. I actually pretty sure I got this guy in next order as one of my megas, but his name has eluded me. It is, as Crusadermon predicted. Thanks for being Craniamon. That's his name. I've sworn fealty to King Drazzle. You shall not pass. Alright, Gandalf, relax. You don't like an Ogremon to me. If I may, there's something I'd like to ask. Do you mind? The human who assisted Crusadermon, the one who failed to catch on as he betrayed his own kind, how pitiful. The facts are a little different than that. Well, we can quibble over trivialities later. What I mean to ask Craniamon is, do you share Crusadermon's desire to see our physical world destroyed? King Drazzle's will is the destruction of human world. I do not intend to reap the lives of other organisms. I see. Then, may I request your assistance? I don't know. You're going to have to give him something better. It doesn't look like this guy's going to be swung. Evolve our species from our pitiful, wretched existence into a form that can be appreciated, can appreciate the utterly beautiful world that will soon be. Once that occurs, mankind can then live side by side with you, Digimon, without any issue, I should think. What do you think? It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to aid in the evolution of a species. So Sudo's getting his speech skill on. Let's see if it's actually going to have any effect on Craniamon. I cannot comprehend this. You speak nonsense. I have no answer for you. No matter what you request, to help you would be to help humans. That would be the same as betraying King Drazzle's orders. You asked the impossible of me. How dare you? You would mock my fealty? You have given all, oh my god, there's so much dialogue here. I need to take a breath. You have given up all thought and lack of your own sense of will, and that is beyond deplorable. Would you halt the gears of a turning world? Curse you, you go too far. Looks like we're going to be into our fight time. So Sudo tries to fight, or tries to convince Craniamon, but he's not having it. We're just going straight into our Royal Knight boss battle. So let's see what Craniamon can do. Gaia Element ×3 is his first move, and it hurts McBug. Now the reason it hurts McBug is because he is vaccine, so I'm glad we actually did kind of bring along our datas. Although they're not in tip-top condition, I think we need to swap out McBug regardless. So we should bring in probably Phil here, and I don't think we should bring in Sakuyamon as well, because honestly she's level 32 and she might not be able to handle this fight. I think this fight is going to go slowly. Do I want to try and do damage with McBug first of all though? Maybe this is a mistake. Can I cancel this? Revert the changes. Did I lose my turn? No, I don't. Okay, so Charlie, I think what we could do is Holy Light. Let's try this and see how much damage we can do on this guy. 130. If this hits McBug, we might actually just lose him. So use it on Puddles, that's good. McBug. Do we? No, we don't. We're not going to even waste a turn. We're not even going to try and waste a turn poisoning this guy because it's not going to do anything. 325 when put on time and a half is fine. Or 0.5 half damage. Awesome Quake's going to hurt McBug, but it's not going to do too much damage to the other guys. And Charlie is up after our... Oh, Final Aura might be good here. I forgot about this. I forgot about Puddle's healing capabilities as well. Let's use River of Power. See how much we can do. 200 damage. Isn't that great? Okay. Holy Light 3 needs to not happen. Final Heal is what needs to happen on McBug. Let's do this. Honestly, keeping McBug in this fight is not that good of an idea because he's going to slowly get crushed over and over. And I don't think it's a good idea to keep him around. I think we should swap in Phil ASAP. Now, an attack up is really nice. What could we do here? So Craniamon's going to go after. And Charlie is a healer, but he doesn't have the AoE. Puddles has the AoE, the big AoE at least. What do we do? Do we use a medical spray? Let's just use 1000 HP for all allies until we get our footing a bit better in this fight. Because I'm waiting for this guy to do something big and scary, and it's not happened yet, so... Okay, so McBug, you are AD buffed this time. Let's use Dimension Scissor. I think it's probably the best bet. Even if we just use all of McBug's SP before we swap him out. Here we go, Waltz's End. This looks like it's going to be AoE. So Charlie takes a pounding and McBug gets absolutely deleted. He loses his balance though, and he becomes helpless. What does helpless mean? That's a new position. Alright, so let's think this through. We want to first of all change out, or change in Phil, bring him in. And then when Puddles' turn comes around, we will use Final Aura and use a big heal. Woke Napalm does 46. I want to know what helpless does to our, or for us. Let's use Final Aura before this guy comes back, because he is up next, and if he was to attack Charlie, he would actually do a lot of damage, I think. Regular attack. Is he still debuffed? He is still debuffed. Alright, so Charlie's up as well. I think we'll just use a final heal onto Charlie. We're doing a lot of messing around in this fight, but honestly, I'm not too fussed. With Phil, here's what we need to decide. Do we acceleration boost? Do we attack charge? Now, attack charge, as always, does not benefit Charlie, and it doesn't benefit Puddles either. While this guy's weak, though, do we just try and land a Great Tornado? Because I don't know, as of just now, I don't know how long his debuffs will apply, and if we miss a turn with this, then we might lose extra damage anyway. 561 is really nice. And he's going to buff himself. So he negates his debuff, which is fine, I guess. Sure. Guard charge again, so this guy's just constantly ramping up his defense, which means that Phil... In fact, Phil's got his death pen anyway, so he's honestly not that fussed about it. Let's use Charlie's turn to apply a attack buff to Phil, so that we've got him doing maximum DPS. And Puddles, I think we can also push damage, because we're super strong with Puddles. I'm glad that we brought him along. If he was... think about how much damage Puddles would be doing, regained balance. Alright, so all of his debuffs are off now. We have to be careful. Think about how strong Puddles would be if he was level 60 and how much DPS he'd be putting out on this guy. It's quite good. It's not bad at all. So what I think we'll do is, again, Charlie, you are kind of like the middleman at this point. You're just the utility support, healer, reviver. So as long as we keep you alive, we can use Charlie's turns to be healing and buffing. That's my main strategy for this fight. Awesome Quake. Not a lot of damage, and it actually misses Charlie as well, which is really nice. So Phil's up. Let's actually do this the right way. So acceleration boost. As long as nothing bad happens to Phil here, Phil's next turn should be really, really good. Now, if we're lucky, he'll use his big ability first. He doesn't do it this turn. We want, in a way, we want him to use his big ability so that he gets all of his debuffs. But then maybe that doesn't happen until a turn after. Maybe I'm just rambling. Who knows? Let's final heal Phil, and you'll see what I mean, okay? So, he's not going to do it now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Awesome Quake 3 is fine. We can absolutely take that. And then, here we go. Great Tornado time. Double damage. We don't get any combos, but still, 1200 DPS is absolutely magical. Really, really good. We could make Puddles heal, but honestly, I think we're just going to push damage. River of Power is going to be really nice here. 190. Will-O-Wisp Slash. Alright. So getting a bit of help from Yuko as well here. And I think what we will do is we will make Charlie do an AoE heal. Just in case, on the off chance that this guy is about to drop his big ability on us, we want to be in his best state possible. He chooses to do Grand Rock 3. But at the same time, he's got 2 turns coming up. So I think this is where we can expect to be hit by his big move. What is it? Something Waltz? Let's find out. Waltz's End. Here we go. This guy actually gets 3 turns in a row. So he uses his ability and then he loses his balance for a turn as well. And this is us. Alright, now I think we might be able to finish this guy off. Phil is buffed. Great Tornado. Not going to do double damage, but it's going to get him pretty close to death. Okay, there we go. Craniamon down, boys. Alright. 3,000, or in fact, that's much more. 30k yen, 9,000 XP, and a memory up DX. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Alright, Puddles goes up 3 levels. Bravemon goes up 1 level, which is quite nice. And Happy Sakuyamon goes up 2. Alright. I would have liked to have Sakuyamon in a position to help us a bit better in that fight, but at the same time, we're not too fussed. To think I could lose and to be beaten so soundly. My heart was rife with confusion and doubt. I teared up those feelings, mere slivers though they were, could not be misgivings about King Drazzle or Leopardmon and his companions, but indeed they were. That is my true weakness. Okay? And Craniamon, what a hateful yet strangely delightful existence you humans have. You are beyond my comprehension. Is Craniamon just going to be wiped? Oh my, he disappeared. How sad and how futile. Dude, I think we just fucking extinguished Craniamon, which is kind of bizarre. Your words are brazen. You planned for it to go this way, didn't you? I won't dispute it. The facts are the facts, regardless. And said, or sad necessities are still sad. Alright, Sudo, you manipulative little shit. Dunzo. We've cut off the supply. Examon should begin to lose power. Nice and easy, right? Your father's death was a tragedy. Your father's vision for Eden was truly wonderful. He was one of the very few men I have ever held real respect for. I still regret that I was unable to halt Crusadermon's rampage. I also know the path of losing a family member. Crusadermon said that Eden my father built is what brought ruin to the digital world. She said that my father and his children were guilty of sin, and that we shall reap what we have sown in the form of humanity's destruction. Is that really true? You must know the truth of what happened. Please desist. It is enough that only Arata should recover his sad memories, and yet, if my vision is ever to be realised, all humans will be freed from sadness. Myself, those you, and those you hold dear, and Arata as well, of course. Alright, so Sudo still absolutely out of his mind, thinks that he's going to unleash the Eaters and it's going to hopefully turn all the humans powerful as well, I guess. Kind of strange, but this is also a sad fact. Until we meet again, as I'm sure we will, Sudo's going to sneak off like a little snake bastard that he is. The end of grief, the evolution of humanity. I don't think it's going to be that easy though, right? If we gave everyone in the world Digimon powers, I think things would only get a little bit messier than they already are. But who knows? That's just my opinion, and I don't mean that much. Those things simply aren't possible. He's nothing but a bratty child. Yet he didn't seem like he was murmuring pipe dreams, or like he was insane. I can't understand him. Yeah, he is a bit of a weirdo, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Here we are back at Yugo's office. We're going to do a little talk. Nice work. You might have stopped the digital wave supply to Examon, but given his sheer data volume, we're not liable to see a big effect right away. For now, we have to wait and see. I must be going then. Goodbye. Oh, and Wolfie, I'm sorry for the nasty things I said earlier. Nah, Yuko, we know you're going through a bunch of rough shit right now. Don't even mention it. I mean, you could. I mean, we have a heart, right? We have a brain. We have a heart. You don't have to be so mean, but at the same time, we know you're feeling it at the moment. It's quite rough. You know when we met, when I said all that, what? You didn't know what I was talking about? Then never mind. I said never mind, just forget it. And then she starts getting snappy again. Dude, this sounds just like my girlfriend. You can never please. Anyways, then I'll make you forget it. Which do you prefer, hacking or a crowbar? Oh god. Yeah, this really sounds like my girlfriend. So you've forgotten then. Alright, no problem. I must be going then. Goodbye once more. It seems as if Yuko Kamishiro has changed somehow. Something happened? Well, she had a massive space slug sucker soul out. Oh, you summoned her Yuko the Black-Hearted version. Yeah, but I think that's what happened. Perhaps it's her doppelganger or something. No, if that was the case, she couldn't talk to us. Dude, shut the fuck up, Kiko. We don't really need any of this right now. Enough of your nonsense. Okay. It wouldn't be much of a stretch for her to use these abilities to serve her in the real world. This has gotten interesting. This is how a real mystery case should be, rife with riddles. Alright. 1000 CSP, and here we are. So guys, we take down Craniamon. I wasn't expecting to fight him in this particular episode. I was just thinking that we were going to get to the power supply and basically debuff Examon, who we still have to encounter again at some point. When we come back tomorrow, I'm going to continue to play this on just now. The start of this episode was a little bit filler, and therefore we might have to push through a little bit more tonight, which I'm really looking forward to actually. That's not even... Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to the upcoming battles. I don't know what we're going to do over the next few days in terms of extra episodes and whatnot, because I want to make sure that we finish up in time for Hacker's Memory and also try and get as much of this game completed, if not all of it. So it's quite ambitious, but I think we can manage it. Hopefully, if we do start putting out 2 episodes a day or whatever, just an extra episode here and there, hopefully you guys don't mind. I don't know, some of you guys will probably like that, I hope. And if not, then some of you guys can skip some of the filler stuff and whatnot. But thanks very much for watching, guys. I will see you guys either in the next episode, which will be tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. But when it comes around, I hope that you stick around. And yeah, I will see you then. See you later.